morning, everyone. Today we're going to talk about work. What comes to your mind when you hear the word work? Before answer this question, let's present that two example. Here I have a boy. That boy is going to pull his toy car with a rope. Okay. Does he exert a force on that car? The answer is yes. Okay. Does he try to make a change in its position? Does he really successful in making that car move? The answer also will be yes. So that boy here has or exert a work. Let's come to the other example here. We have another boy trying to push the wall. Okay, does he exert a force? Yes, and it's a lot of force. Okay, does he really try to move the possession of the wall? The answer will be no. He cannot move the wall. So we're not consider that force as a work. So this one is work and this one not work. So work including two major conditions. First one, to exert a force. Number two, to making a distance or to making a motion. Next, the definition. So it's from the previous examples, you have to know the definition of the work. It as the use of force to move an object some distance and the direction of a force. That distance must be in the same direction of a force. We're going to talk about this later. Okay. Force must be in the direction of a motion or no work is done. We have here three cases of one girl, three situations. We're going to discuss each one. Let's start with letter A. That girl is trying to lift her bag upward. Okay, does she exerting a force on a bag? Yes, of course. But does she making a moving or making a distance or making a change in its direction? Actually, this is the direction of a motion of the girl, and this is the direction of that force. So because of the force are not in the same direction of the motion, we're not gonna consider this one as a work. So this force we're not considered as a work. Let's come to the other example here. The girl is pushing her bag in horizontal line. Okay, this is the direction of a motion of a girl, and this is the force. Because all of the force are in the same direction of a motion, we're going to consider all of the force here is work. But let's come to the last example here. The girl is a little pushing her bag upward. So we have here two directions. The direction of moving of bag that way from left to right, and the direction for lifting the bag upward from bottom to above. Okay, so not all of the force is gonna be considered as work. Just a part of force does work and another part does not work. The part in the yellow arrow here, it actually does a work because it is in the same direction of a motion. As you see the arrow here, it is in the same direction of the arrow. So that part only does work. But the green one, which is lifting up from the floor, it's not considered as a work even though it uses a force and exerting an effort. Okay. So the relationship of a work, it's equal force times distance. Force with F, we're gonna shortage to F, and distance with D, so W equal F times D. The unit of F, of force, as Newton, as we talking before about it, and the unit of distance is meter, so the unit of work is Newton times meter, and scientists tell us Newton times meter equals something called joule with J. So what is joule? Joule is the work that need to change a force with a 1 Newton to move it 1 meter in a distance. So the unit of work is joule. Here we have a practice on the